Hello everybody, welcome to Sparkles Inspiration. How is everybody? Ooh, let me have a brief freak out because guess what? I don't know how I'm missing all of this, and you guys let me know if you were aware that Paulo Barberi had his own tarot deck as well. Like I have his oracle decks, he has that a couple fantastic ones, but I didn't know he had a tarot deck, which I believe came out last year, but I just saw it on Amazon and I'm so excited because I feel like his artwork, there is nothing in the world like his artwork. And I'll just show you the deck real quick because I was so excited. Here's just a quick synopsis of it. Is the Barberi Tarot, and it's on Amazon. I think it's like $23. Yeah. But again, the artwork is so impressive. I went last night on a bender on Pinterest on his stuff, and everything is so heavenly. He loves his elves. He loves his unicorns. He's actually doing a magic fire dragon or magic dragon deck that is coming out, oracle deck that is coming out this summer. He has a calendar out with the dragons already, which I want to get. Just his artwork is just so superior. So when I got this beautiful unicorns deck, I was blown away. Again, if you guys didn't see other videos, here's the deck, because oftentimes I'll get inundated with what deck is this, and then I have to answer a million things on that on Instagram or something. But let's talk about what's going on, and I just want to start with some imagery and some cool stuff that I saw today. Because it's so sunny and nice, I got really excited. But here's something that happens too. I almost get upset because I think, oh, am I going to have time to be outside? Because I know I had reads to do and all of this, and it's a bit windy for that. And I love that this card came up because it was definitely a reminder, get in harmony. Get in harmony with things you love. You don't need to be in all places. Slow down. There's time for everything, right? Because along our path, we see, you know, these seamless movements that take us into one room to the next, one era to the next. And I do know that when I get embroiled in reads, I lose track of time, and then all of a sudden it's dark. And then I get bummed that I'm not outside because it's in the 50s today. It's really beautiful. But our meditation for this is, imagine yourself moving through the wilderness with the grace and power of a beautiful deer unicorn here. Feel your harmony with the world around you. As soon as I started to do that and I rolled down my windows on the way to go get Hagen, I was breathing better. I was calm. I felt good. Ask for a message about manifesting harmony in your life too. What do we see there? Because I feel like once we have a sense of well-being and we're grounded and we ask to be in harmony, that's everything. That means nobody can provoke us. Nobody antagonizes us. We're not distracted or deterred from our goals or our peace of mind, right? Affirm, I am at one with the world. I'm walking my path with grace and power. All things are in harmony, because they really are until we decide they're not, right? You get in traffic, people are honking. You can or cannot be bothered by that, right? All of a sudden, who cares? Be detached. That's that person's energy. Let them have that. I think a good action to take is a long walk in the woods. Observe wildlife. Even just sitting in your backyard, your front deck, whatever it is, and say, what does Mother Nature need to say to you? Oftentimes, I'll notice that our cats just do something that's very sweet. They'll sit there and they'll observe the birds. They'll look at the sky. They'll listen. They'll pivot. They just lay down and get warm in the sun. Everything is very simple and beautiful. They are in harmony with their surroundings. They're alert to things, and it's amazing. And I feel like if we do that, we are going to be much more chill. And I noticed right when I was saying that, the clock was 3:33 on this, and I just looked at my clock in real time. It was 3:33 on the 3rd. I feel like that is a magic number today. It's so great. And I love the Not a Fairy card too. I'm so excited, you guys, to see the new tarot deck by him. I just, you know, the art speaks to me, and oftentimes after I'll read through the books, memorize them, know what's going on, they'll take on a different kind of different energy, and they will mean different things in different areas. Like for past lives, they'll mean something, for current day, for relationships. So these types of cards are really fantastic for this. So this is saying, you know, believe in lightness like fairies and magic, and the world is full of wonder. I always feel like this when I look at good artwork. Comment down below what takes you there and lets you believe in magic. Mine is music too. Like this morning I turned on IG, and it was a couple of these African village kids dancing to this really fun beat, and I actually put on my IG story, and it made me cry. It was so great because it was that simple. A beautiful beat, a beautiful sound, some kids in the sunlight dancing, having the time of their life. And I thought, compare compare that to a very wealthy, like waspy kid that has everything that they want, and they still decide there's nothing new on God's green earth. Like they're always bored. What are we doing? Constant entertainment, all of that. And it's just one of those things where there's this selfish, entitled, stagnant energy. And I thought I would way rather, and oftentimes it is people that covet materialism or image or how they look and all of that, that have a hard existence, because what are they trying to measure up to? It's tug of war with a ghost. Who are you trying to seem to be? Where these village children that are dancing aren't trying to be anything. They are simply in the rhythm of life, and they're enjoying the sun and each other. It is simplicity at its finest. That's why I love, and I promise myself when I go out sometimes, just bring out a coffee or water and sit and look, no devices. Feel the breeze, look at the animals, everything. And that's how you'll see your magic. And I definitely believe in fairies. And I always see the lights. I always see the orbs of light and everything all the time. You know, dance. Have your own little dance party by yourself. Play magical, fun music. I love fairy-like light music. And open your heart and believe that the things that you want and that you choose are coming to you, and that you're magnetizing. Good health, abundance, great relationships, feeling grounded, feeling centered, feeling purposeful, right? Little things. Sometimes I love when I see family members make little rituals out of things, like preparing a meal and just making it really, really great because they're going to enjoy it. It's showing reverence and leaving space in between things to enjoy them. And that's what this is all about. Like, my yard has this kind of magical capacity that when I pull up, the first thing I see is this light catcher that I hung on the volleyball court. And it's like 8 orbs, but they really are prismatic and catch the light. And it just looks like our air is on fire and it's twinkling in rainbows every time I pull up, and it makes me really happy. That simple thing. I love light and I love color, and I was like, wow. And that's what this is all about. Look at this artwork. Could you just die? Look at that. Just purple feathers, unicorn horn, and beautiful kind of zebra tiger leg things going on, and peacocks. Let me know if you have a thing. Like, I'm obsessed. It's funny that deer came up and peacocks, because my mom lived on a peacock farm when she was young, and she's like, oh my God, they squawk, they never stop. But she would tell me all these funny stories, and since then I was always just really into peacocks. So I'm definitely feeling too that this is your time to shine, you guys, for you to get out there in this beautiful metamorphosis stage and say, you know, if I want to wear this, if I want to color my hair purple, I want to go out there, I want to sparkle, twinkle, do whatever, you're going to do this. Get that beautiful plumage out there. Like, every once in a while I see things and I'm like, oh man, I need to duplicate that. And then I'm like, is that over the top? And I'm like, who cares? I'll wear that to Trader Joe's. Doesn't matter. Like, there was this beige felt hat, but it had all these rhinestones. And when you turned, it was like it caught every beam of light. And I thought, I'm going to make a crazy magic hat. I'm just going to do it. Then I had this other idea. I have this beautiful blue just velvet baseball cap, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to put a little mesh netting on the inside of that and put some of my kyanite stones in there. I love when any stones are near the top of my head. I just definitely feel like my crown chakra loves that, and I'm like, I'm doing that, I'm going to do that, and I get all excited, you know, and that's part of the magic and peacock right there. So please affirm to yourself, I am beautiful in every way. You know, you're going to be enfolded in this beautiful color landscape, and understand that we need to view ourselves already as complete, lovely spiritual beings having a human experience, not the other way around. Let the light, let the play, let everything just immerse you. Express yourself how you want. Don't dim yourself or make yourself smaller for anybody. And definitely don't compete with others. Everybody is their own individual, unique self. Never feel bad because you're not, you know, up on whatever. Because here's the thing too about social media, when people feel like it's a competition, or if they keep up, or YouTube or any of that, number chasers are never going to be happy, because numbers aren't infinite, right? You're never going to have, whether it's wealth or whatever. So when people go nuts about their likes, subscribers, their TikToks, whatever their numbers are, it's like, stop paying attention to that, or what somebody else's numbers are. That should never be why you're important or special, and it isn't. Because as we see, there are some people that are super famous and they really are undeserving of that. They don't really have any talent. They don't really change the world for better. It's just, it's superfluous drama that is out there in a lot of life. And the thing is, it doesn't matter how much money or fame these people have, because the innate thirst to have more will always be there. They'll never be satisfied. Where you have a beautiful person in their garden with their children, preparing a meal, having a simple existence. They love and cherish their life because they're not chasing the proverbial dragon, like, give me more, more, more. And a lot of times that happens in the entertainment industry and other industries where people They just, you see YouTubers burn out. Like, I get sad when I see some of the young teens that start off, it's well-meaning, and then they're like, they have all these endorsements and stuff, and they just go mental because it's an ever fire-breathing dragon that just wants more and more. So we just have to know why we're doing things and stay in that vein of love and connectedness, and always be, have integrity in your work. And that, that's part of the reason that I don't do a lot of endorsements. I'm sent all this stuff all the time, and I'm like, I don't want to be some big commercial machine. And, it's like, yes, I'm going to have college tuitions and other things that are of great expense to look after. But I'm only going to do things I believe in and that are ethical and right. And it's like, I'm never going to just say, oh yeah, this product is great or this and that. And oftentimes I don't really have the time to test all these things or do this or whatever. So it's like, maybe somewhere down the road, something that will pop up that works. But, I just feel like oftentimes when we are on our path and we feel good and there's all these temptations and weird things around us, but we have to ask ourselves, is that necessary in my life? Do I really need this? Or what is most important? And that's quality in our work, quality in our relationships, feeling good, feeling grounded, and feeling capable, to have passion, creativity, and love every single day, and to tap back into it with you. So I love these cards. I knew these would give me new inspiration. Every time I get a new deck and I see these insights, I find them, just wildly amazing. I love them. So that is that. And this book is in every language. And I'm going to start, I think I'm just going to do for fun, I'm going to start practicing some of the Italian and Spanish, beautiful languages. I love them. Comment down below if English isn't your first language and what your first language is. I'm so blown away how people have the capacity to learn and speak so eloquently in a second language, because I stayed in Holland and some other places for a while. And the Dutch, they speak English like they speak Dutch. Like, you say hello, that's actually a Dutch word, hello, and then something after in English, and they'll just start switching to English. Amazing, amazing brilliance over in Europe with that. And, I'm just blown away. And so we have so many wonderful Spanish cultures around here. And people just all of a sudden fluid, and they know their stuff like nobody's business, multi-generational. It's absolutely amazing. So love and light, you guys. I'm going to go upload.